Welcome to another week. We're getting just a few more things done. Still biding our time, just waiting. So last week before last, one of the weeks, we got frankinjeep running. He runs, very rough, but runs. The same week, we had to strip the steering off of it to give to Fenrir because his was junk. So this week, we have another steering box. Same thing,
It's a box of steering.
Box of steering, yes, box of steering. Box of steering components. So we're gonna put that in and finish putting the last few sensors into this and drive it around the field, I hope.
Yeah, because this thing ain't going anywhere until it does some laps around the field. We done learned that lesson.
All right, let's open up a box.
Ooh, it's silver. Or raw. Is that raw or is that painted?
I think it's painted.
Huh? We'll find out in a while. If it rusts, we'll know we will know we were wrong. And there's all the hardware.
Literally the same thing that was on it. It just...
Yes.
And look, it's already all sunk all the way in.
And if I remember right, it pretty well, on fenrir at least, I think they're all the way in.
Okay.
So you might put it up there and see if it matches up.
That's worth.
Survey says...
really damn close.
Yeah.
I need some bolts.
Does it? Yeah. Remember, that one goes on the bottom.
Yeah. I was just trying to set it up there because it's heavy.
That sounds like an excuse. We need to go find some...
This one gave a whole lot more washers than the other one did.
All right.
All right. Yeah, let's go find some.
All right. We're going to find some tools. A little love.
Nope, wrong way. Did
you measure that one?
No, I'm fixing to put it up there and
put
a couple bolts through it.
No, I was just asking if you had.
What am I hitting on? Yeah, okay. That's all it's got. Something moved somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's...
Yeah, that tire looks out just a smidge.
Let's do some calculating and come back.
All right. Well, so we have to run to the hardware store. Well, Patrick's running to the hardware store. So while we're doing that, I'm going to change the O2 sensor, which was one of the other culprits. Ooh, that is really nasty looking. That's why we got new ones. There we go. That was easy. I'm gonna run that plug up there and plug it in. All right, one of the other things while Patrick's run to the hardware store is this pulley was causing a bit of a problem. It was moving the belt. We weren't really sure why. It just looked like it was doing something funny. But anywho, we decided we were gonna try and space it out a little bit to see just maybe it would sit right at that point in time, and no, it didn't work. So I've come to the assumption that maybe the pulley is bent, and I got a different pulley that I'm going to put on it. So that's what I'm going to do, is put another pulley that I found on it. We'll see if that helps. Surely it does, because this one has a ridge on it. We'll pull all the spacers off of this too. All right, we'll get back to you when I get it on. Okay, now we got it on, and I even found this one is a lot cooler. It's actually got a little ridge on it to keep the belt from coming off, versus this kind that doesn't. So, but this one wobbles like no other, so it's bent somewhere along the line. So, anywho, we got that done. He made it back.
I'm back.
So we're gonna put steering together now. Ow.
Don't let it bite you. Nobody bite.
Yeah, I think that was a good call on the 6-inch.
I mean, from what I hear, size matters.
I might have been closer than I thought. Nope, that's not the right size anyways.
Okay, no, it's this one.
Get back over here.
You're turning the top.
Hello.
That's the wife.
Oh. Yep. Should have known the wedding ringtone.
All right, guys. Time to see if all of our hard work pays off. Locker sounds good. Look at Matt go. A little rough, but that's what happens when you got short arms. There he goes. All right, guys, so hopefully after a couple laps we'll know for sure, but we'll be getting frankinjeep out on the trail soon. We still got to put some fans on it, but it's looking good. Check him out, man. I can't see him out there. Yeah, I can't see his face, but I guarantee he's smiling ear to ear. We've been waiting on this for a long minute, and it turned out to be just dumb stuff. That's how it always is, though. But all right, we'll get back with you when he gets back over here.
I made it back. I survived. It survived. It didn't burn down. Exhaust, smells, but whatever. So made it around the field. It went. It's a little hard to turn, but I think that's more the locker than anything. It's a locker. So, but it runs. It
and
runs
drives.
and drives.
And idles.
And idles.
Idles, that's important.
So next we're gonna come in. We gotta order a fan. We have one. We're looking at one of the three fans. I think we're gonna go that route. We put a fan in it, and I find a switch to fix, or some sort of something for the windshield wipers and exhaust, and we will be out on a trail with it. So you're going to flash real quick, and we're going to be at next week once I've got the stuff ordered, but we're going to continue on with all the other stuff and put it together. So, ready, set, whoosh!
Hello.
Here we are, another week. Last week you saw we did the trail, the shakedown, and we tried to show you afterwards that, lots of things were loose. And the steering sucked.
Oh yeah.
We told you that we had to go get another power steering pump, or gearbox.
Steering gearbox.
Steering gearbox. It finally made it in, so it's here. So we're gonna get it put in.
Yep.
Within all of that, while we were also dealing with this, we found some other parts we needed to order. We ordered for frankinjeep. You guys did see frankinjeep run. Now he just needs to cool. So we got fans. We're gonna put the fans in.
We're waiting on, one of our parts for the exhaust got delayed, so we gotta wait on that. We still might build the back half of the exhaust. We're also changing out, we're taking out the locker in here and putting in a set of spider gears out of another axle. I think that's most of what we got planned.
Yep, that's all of what we got planned. But that'll be for this week, and maybe even within the next week or two, we will take both XJs out to the trail.
That'd be fun.
And beat the crap out of both of them. So since we know fenrir's put back together, well,
we still got to do a test drive. I'm done.
No. I meant like he's been on the trail. We know he can do the trail. We know our welds held.
Oh yeah, they held.
So next we can do a frankinjeep shakedown.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Anywho, let's get started on stuff.
All right.
All right.
It's just an idea.
Donor axle. I don't remember where these came from.
Those ones blue Jeep.
Ah, he's right. Blue Jeep. So the blue XJ we scrapped. These are the axles out of it. Somehow they ended up with water in them. No telling. It probably sat in water. But yeah, it looks nasty. We got the carrier pulled out. We already pulled it apart because it was being a pain in the butt. So yeah, there it is. We already pulled it out. We ended up having to cut it, to cut the roll pin out of it because it was rusted in there so bad. So you shouldn't necessarily normally have to do that, but hey.
It could have been our mistake too.
Nah, I doubt it. So, spider gears we needed. Patrick's getting them all nice and cleaned up. We used this stuff to help clean it up. All right. While he has fun with that, I'm gonna go put the fan in frankinjeep.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So fan. Found a fan. eBay special. It's this fun right here. It's got 3 of them on an aluminum shroud, which is gonna mount directly to the radiator. It's got the little feet at the bottom. They're gonna hook into the little feet down there. And then it sits, and then it attaches on here. So let me get it in real quick.
Alrighty guys, let me show you what's going on. So, down in here, right here, I know it's dark, we don't have a light. The clutch fan bolts are a little too close for comfort, and when I'm worried that when we hit a bump, it's gonna flex enough that it might catch. Might. It's not 100%. So what I'm thinking is we have these tabs right here on the radiator. We're going to pick a spot, any spot, probably somewhere right here. We're going to we're going to pick a spot. We're going to drill a hole, and then we're going to shove this forward or away from the vehicle, however you want to classify that. And we're going to shove a bolt in it and tighten it down, and that will keep it pushed out, because we're not running all of the grill stuff, so it won't be a big issue. So we're going to get that the holes drilled, and then we'll come back and show you what we did.
Yep.
Now, they are angled, or going to be angled, but you get the idea.
Bolt still holds it.
Now you can see down in there, everything's going to clear. Our bolts, we thought they was going to be long, but we all about, you know,
efficiency.
Well, I was going to say free 99.
Yep.
We weren't doing nothing too hard. All right, Matt's got something to show us.
All right, just showing you. It don't matter.
Or you can tell them too.
So, the fan, they sent us that it has the plug in there.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in there.
Oh.
Nothing in there. So I gotta.
You gotta pin it yourself.
I gotta pin it myself. I gotta find the deals to pin it.
Well, it just takes regular spades, don't it?
Looks like it. So, but I don't think we have any of the spades that are meant to clip in.
I know a guy who does.
Who?
Me.
At home?
Yeah.
Of course.
Because I got all that stuff because I don't do wiring. It's just there at the house for you.
Yeah, okay. So, but yeah, that's
where we're at.
Yep, just need the pins for that, and then we can string all these together. I guess I can go ahead and put the front on too.
Are you gonna run them in series, or are you gonna run them in parallel?
In parallel.
Okay.
Because in series, you're putting your positives to your negatives, and that's how you increase voltage.
Well, in series, if one goes out, they all go out. Parallel,
they all go out as well.
No.
Yes. You can't do series on something like this because you're doing positive to negative is a series. Series increases your voltage.
Series, and someone's gonna eat me up for this, would be all your positives together, all your negatives together.
That's parallel. If all your positives are together and all your negatives are together, that's parallel.
All right, I'm gonna have to contact Google. I am not scared of being wrong, but I don't feel that I am. What? No, you're doing it wrong. It's like this. Well, this way they can hear it. Oh. Hey Google, what is the difference between series and parallel wiring?
In a series circuit, components are connected in a single loop, meaning current must flow through every device in sequence. If one component fails, the entire circuit breaks. In a parallel circuit, each component has its own separate branch connected to the power source. This allows other devices to keep running, even if one fails. Key differences. Feature: series, parallel, pathways.
I was right.
Single path for current.
I said...
But how you hook them up?
Hey, look, no. I said in series, if one fails, they all fail. You said they do that in parallel too. No, they don't. This is my electrical guy.
So for that to be true, I would literally have to run a power to each one of them and a negative to each one of them. They don't connect together.
Right, but it'd still be one switch.
If it is still one switch. But if I were to go over here and, hit the switch, whatever, and the brake is here, they all fail.
Yes.
Even with them hooked, all the positives together and all the negatives together, if this fan fails, these two are still going to run. That has nothing to do with it. You're talking about...
You're splitting hairs and cheating to be right. Of course, if it fails before the switch, they all don't work. That's just common sense. But we're talking about
no, it could still be. So
the middle fan,
even if the plug, say the plug here fails,
then the other two continue to work in parallel. That's what it just said. One can fail while the others continue to work. That is why there is a benefit.
I don't know how you would wire that then.
We're done arguing. I'm right. We're going to figure out what we're doing, and then we'll get back to you. Matt is going to explain electricity to us. No, he's going to explain the wiring because it don't come with directions.
Yeah. So we've got, it comes with this fun little harness. So white is going to go to your switch. The black goes to the ground. So we've got a ground there. And then we have, it attaches to the ground. That'll go to the fan as well. Red goes to your battery, and blue goes over to the fan. So
it's your hot for your fans.
You're hot for your fans, yes. So, yeah, there's all that. And I'll just make it look pretty.
Pretty really hasn't been the priority lately.
Hey, wait. This is prettier. Where's the cover to this? Do we have to cover this? I need to cover that up. I need to...
Yeah, that probably does need to cover. It's around here somewhere, I think.
Yeah, because this is all our engine starting, because this one went out. So...
All right, boss, what are we doing?
So we're getting the power wire hooked up first. So this is running from the relay. So, or this is powering the relay, which will then power to the fans. And I'm going to connect it to the outer part of the fuse box because that, that got a little hot.
It's definitely shrank.
Yep. It'll go right here. And actually, I really like to... Oh, what's underneath the seat? Is that a 10? I know that's a 10. Is this a 10?
Look at this, making the cameraman do all the work. Oh, yep, that's tight. All right.
Yeah. So I'm going to reroute this one too.
Now, what is that?
So this one is actually to the fuse box or the relay box itself.
To the switch.
To the
box?
Yeah, to the VO switch box.
Well, this one isn't actually a VO switch. I think this is aux beam.
Aux beam. Okay.
Yeah, the only VO switch we got's in my truck.
Ah, gotcha. So, and the reason I'm moving it down here is I originally had it on the battery, but anytime you have to go jack with the battery or pull the battery off, now you have to move all your other wires and whatnot, and this is just as easy to mount it up here.
One of these days we might get super fancy and put in the bars.
Bars?
Yeah. A hot bar, a ground bar.
Oh.
Where we can hook all the things to it and it's just there.
Yeah.
It's hard to see with your big ass head in the way.
No shit. All right, there. That's all hooked up. Both of these will go to... No, that's not lying. I'm lying. These two will go to the fans, and this one actually needs to go...
Inside?
Inside the aux beam.
Inside the controller box.
Yes.
So now that'll replace the old wiring we had
Yep.
in there, right? The old blue.
I just need a regular screwdriver.
If you look in here, it just so happens Matt had already wired in a blue wire for our old fans, so all he's going to do is undo this screw, yank this out, cut this white wire to length with a little slack, strip it back, shove it in there, and screw it back down.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's exactly what you're going to do, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's that
Gorilla tape.
I'm pretty sure. Or is that that duct tape?
Oh, the DeWalt? That DeWalt tape?
Yeah.
It potentially could be.
Well, Gorilla tape or DeWalt tape, either one, they're both really good.
Yeah. Pigtails are ready to run to those and to the lights once I get them back on.
Sounds like we might be doing early lunch so we can pick some stuff up. Sound like a plan?
Yes, we can. I mean, we can both throw your steering gearbox on.
Okay. We'll go put a gearbox on. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do that. Okay, guys, so we got the box in. It's shiny. It's right there. Matt is down here pulling the carrier, or attempting to, if the steering ain't completely in the way. That way we can take the locker out and put those spider gears in. Remember, when you take these out, you set your caps to the side that they come off of. They have to go back in the same place. If not, it is very bad. So as you can see, that one goes to, that's on the right, so it's the furthest right.
And this one goes on the other side, right?
Yep. Or you can put it right next to it, just on the left side.
Oh.
Hey, we got to still jack it up, and
We do.
he got a little ahead of himself, but it'll be okay. All right, we're gonna finish putting this box together as much as we can, which is basically attach this, because we're gonna drain the power steering fluid out and put in, or it's actually ATF. We're gonna drain that out and put in actual power steering fluid, hopefully. So let us figure that out.
Alrighty, shoes guys, we have made a discovery. We were in the process of pulling it out. We were just fixing to pull it all the way out when we realized the roll pin is not in. The roll pin has also been struck several times by the pinion. Now, yes, we did check the pinion. The pinion does have a few little marks in it, but none that looks like it's going to cause any problems. So we're going to file this down a little bit, push this back in, put a new roll pin back in it, and pray for the best. May open up that other roll pin out just a little bit and make it stick a little better. So that was part of our problem for the whole popping and clanging, and
We hope.
he hopes.
Special spot.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So we're back from lunch. We're putting the power steering pump hoses. There you go. Back in. We drained them all out. You didn't want to watch that. The other part is we did get a pin. We pushed a pin in, and then we covered it with RTV, just because. Because if this doesn't fix it, then this whole thing's coming out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Which, we're going to give it a quick test before we start filling it with fluid anyways. So, anywho, we're going to finish getting the steering on.
All right, guys, so we're back out here at Karma for a minute. Or frankinjeep. Sorry, I've been working at the house too much. Taking a break, seeing what Matt's up to. Oh, let me get around this axle here. He's got the grill shell on with his lights up there. And he's wiring something. What are you wiring?
The lights. Getting the lights put back on. So, when we had to take the front end off, I guess, and you know, to make things easier, I should probably make these easier. Make quick disconnects.
Probably be a good idea instead of cutting the wire every time.
Yeah, because that's what I had to do. I had to cut the wire, and then even when I go to do this, I should probably make, you know, quick connects to all that too. So we're gonna
a good idea.
We're gonna do. I'm gonna go grab some.
You gonna
spades.
redo those?
Redo what? No, this is the only one that I have to do, and I haven't clamped it yet. Because this one just has to connect to this, and then these have to connect to that. The grounds go to here, and then the two wires are connected.
You didn't crimp that?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. I'm gonna go grab some spades.
Spades! Might get some diamonds too. Hey, you pick up some hearts, we can play spades and hearts. He don't know nothing about no spades. 3 deployments, we played a lot of spades. Lots. Seemed like every day there was 5 tournaments. That's how bored we were when... I say bored, but we were doing patrols all day, and then we'd come back and play spades instead of sleeping, because, you know, that's what infantry guys do. So, if they care to stick around in the video long enough to hear this, then they can hear it. If not, whatever. But I think after we do, we get our shakedown runs done, and we're all warm and fuzzy, we should go out to group.
Okay. Yeah.
neat. I mean, I ain't been there,
I've never been there.
so we can go there and get lost.
I've been asked several times to, hey, you should meet us out there. Yeah, well, I'd love to.
But it'd be something new.
Yep.
It'd be trails we'd never been on. I know they got that big climb there. Down by one of the parking lots or something. Did you get it made? Ooh, it's hot. Hey, don't touch those. They're hot. See, I'm going back to the scarecrow. Oh, just give it an hour. You'll have something to make fun of me for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something I can use for the end of the video. Ah!
Yeah, that's where you got the slight advantage. Yeah, I don't. If anything, I'd wrap a strip of.
That's why I said a little bit of
it.
black tape around it, and that's all I'm probably gonna do.
You were talking about shrink wrap.
Yes, originally, but after that, I'm like, man, just a little bit of black tape would do it.
Look, I can't read your mind.
No shit.
You
Thank
gotta,
God.
You gotta probably.
Thank God. That'd scare you a little bit.
I'm sure I'd be all kinds of sons of bitches in there.
All right, so I'm to the point of figuring out these plugs and running them this direction.
Well, I'm to the point of pitman arm, confirming center, pitman arm, and rolling in and out.
Okay. What do you want to do first?
Let's do that one because
And get it out of the way.
Yeah, you can wire this.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's get this out of the way. Because I have another fun project to do if we can get fenrir out of the way.
Oh, fenrir's coming out of the way one way or another.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna just set them up here and
Okay.
they can casually.
Hey, just turn it right now. Oh, yeah.
I got way more to the right.
Yeah?
Well, left was where I was having my problem.
I know. I mean, you've got quite a bit of right, left. Well, let's try some moving and turning. You won't hear it like that. But I can see it ratchet just that little bit. Right, fighting it to keep it. All right, guys. So, little update. My camera died. Well, it was dying, so I had to plug it in. So you didn't get to watch me do it. Got the wiring all run up through here, underneath the whole front of it, underneath here, and to the fuse box. And they come on.
On?
Yeah. Woo! And let me tell you, they move some air. Lots and lots of air. So, there's that. We also, if you didn't already notice, got the front back on it. Got the lights hooked up. Woo! So, all the things work now. We just got to put the exhaust together, but because of shipping delays, we don't have the adapter. We will get it though. But that doesn't keep frankinjeep from running. So I pulled it out, I drove it around, I did all the cool things. It doesn't turn for crap, but I think that's the locker in it. But that's kind of the problem we're having with fenrir too, is he's popping and having a hard time steering, even though we replaced the gearbox. So that's where we're at on 2 trail rigs. Once we get the exhaust on this one, I think we'll be ready to take them out to a trail again and test them out a little bit. So here in the next couple weeks, we'll probably do that. Next week, I know Patrick will be gone, so I'll have just a video by myself. And then maybe when we come back, we'll have maybe another trail video. Maybe we'll run out to the off-road park with the 2 of them for a little bit just to see what they do, see what we can break again. So
yeah, hopefully while I'm gone, Matt can figure out what that popping was. We thought it was that pin, but now we're not so sure. Or the pin coming loose again.
So no, I highly doubt that pin came loose again, but we are not locking up anymore like it was before.
No.
So we don't have that hard lock and stop. We just have what could potentially be the U-joints. We don't know yet.
Matt's going to check it out next week.
Yeah, I'll check it out next week.
Taking care of family stuff.
Yeah. So one of the last things we're going to do today is we're going to put the rest of Grandpa together because he's fixing to be a water fountain. So we're going to move the front clip out there. I'll show you a quick pictures, you know, probably as the outro or just before, or as the outro picture.
During the outro?
This is the outro.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll get you some pictures up just to show you where it's at and all that stuff. But other than that, we greatly appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next week.
And I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye guys. So here's where Grandpa rests.
What's left of him? He will have his hood put on, and then we're going to have kind of a fountain that runs down to, we have a little low spot in the yard over here. So we're going to make us a little fountain out of it.